After many moons, I have finally been allowed to leave the cupboard. It was a tough festive period, but the dog and Big Ains got me through it. Big Ains got me this lovely jumper. The dog didn't get me anything because he's rude and he's a painting, you idiot. He wouldn't get me anything because it's a painting. Okay, I have a hobby problem. I get interested in a topic, I do some research, watch some YouTube videos, get a little bit too obsessed with it, buy the essentials that you need to get started. I do a very tiny amount, and then I get interested in a different topic, and then I do some research, I watch some YouTube videos, get obsessed with it, buy the kit, I do a little bit, and then I move on, etc. I just keep on doing that, you know? And I feel like a lot of people do that, but I feel like I do it too much. And the hobbies that I've tried are wide-ranging. Some hobbies make sense, some hobbies don't. Some are just plain old weird. For example, baking, vegetable growing, painting, cocktail making, reading, embroidery,
crochet,
juggling. I was not particularly great at that. Skipping, rollerblading, making jam. This is an old Chilean ginger. Gaming, coding, table tennis, the old Rubik's Cube, origami. And that's not even counting my musical instruments. I got my guitar, a bass, keyboard, drums, and this guy. And many more that I don't have props for, like Japanese, Morse code, Spanish, game development, trying to do a handstand. Is that a hobby? Don't know whether it is. At one point, I wrote all the hobbies that I wanted to do in my stuff to do, but as the acronym STD stands for, not for anything else. I loved this book and I thought it was hilarious until I started carrying it around on the bus and I got pretty weird looks. I also only completed maybe 10% of it. So since I haven't been able to complete a project since probably Technoman when I was young, I've decided to split some hobbies into projects, put my progress on the internet, because oversharing on the internet is a solution to pretty much every problem. I wrote a big list of things that I could do. Some ambitious, some are way too easy, some are particularly weird. I would say most of them are actually particularly weird. Here's the first 5 in no particular order. I want to record some kind of background music for my videos, so I don't have to use the overused copyrighted YouTube music that you hear in every single video, like this one, or this one, or this one. Do they sound familiar? Yeah, they get really on my nerves, and I'm assuming they get on other people's nerves. So I'm going to try and make my own. That seems not too hard, but also it could be very hard. I guess we'll see. I want to keep the techno train going. Ooh, moth. I know that Technoman deserves an audiobook. So I'm going to try and record an audiobook and get it on Audible. It doesn't look too hard, but again, I've done the smallest amount of research. I want to make a game. I want to make a game and put it on Steam. I don't want to make a good game. I want to make that clear, but I just want a game on the internet that someone can play that I can be like, yeah, I made that. Our walls are pretty barren or flat. Like this one. Like this one. Like this one. Like this one. I want to paint some kind of art, probably using some kind of easy art hacks, and put them up. See how easy that is. Probably pretty harder than I think. And lastly, I want to see how much flute I can learn in 30 days. It's fair to say I don't know how to play the flute at all, and I also have no idea whether I've even put this together right. So that'll be the first step, but I want to be able to play a song on the flute. So I've got other projects that I want to do, but I'm going to start with those 5. So if you want to join me and see whether I can actually do any of the things that I've just suggested, give my old channel a subscribe, that'd be nice. And starting from tomorrow, I'm going to learn how to play the flute. Nailed it already. If you've watched this far, congrats. You've managed to get to Adam Short Review of Books. The Stormkeeper's Island by Catherine Doyle. I read this book. It's for children. I'm not children. It's good. About a magical island. I wish I was a magical island. 8 out of 10 stars. And that was Adam Short Review of Books. Ooh, moth.